Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another episode of Taisha's Thoughts. So it's been a good minute since I've done a video. But something has been kind of pressing on me lately. So I have been seeing a lot of videos about a lot of girls losing weight really fast, like lose 60 pounds in a month, lose 40 pounds in 2 months, lose 100 pounds in 1 month. And the more I look at these videos, I just shake my head like, girl, it's more to the story than what you letting on. Because ain't no way in hell you can lose that much weight that quickly. Unless you just cold turkey just stop eating, period. So I wanted to share my personal story. It ain't gonna be long. But I just wanted to share my personal story of my weight loss journey and me currently being down 60 pounds. Yes, 60. Bravo. And I just wanted just to give an input on what the journey really has been like, and just realistic views, and hopefully that this helps the next person and they don't feel as if that they have to starve themselves or do things drastic for them to lose a whole bunch of weight just like that. So back in 2020, I remember when I had to go to the doctor and I had to do a weigh-in, and my weight was at it was at 288. And you know, the first thing I did when I stepped on that scale, God, excuse my language, but the first thing I did when I stepped on that scale, I said out loud, damn, I'm a big bitch. Big. And it just did not register to me that I had gained so much weight. Yes, I had a child. You know, you gain relationship weight, you know, you gain weight throughout the years, but I really let myself go. But even after that doctor's appointment, I still didn't do nothing about it. Up until June of that year, so 6 months later. And you know what's crazy? It all started on a bet. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. So I had a bet with some coworkers of mine at a job I was working with at the time. And basically the bet was pretty much, hey, like, if you lose the most weight by the end of the month, you get money. And baby, I don't know about you, but money motivates me. Okay? So I was like, okay, the hell with it, you know? Let me do it. But I was like, I think I'm finna fall out because I love to eat. I like soulful, hearty meals that stick to the ribs. I'm a rib girl, collard green, mac and cheese, yams, cornbread, Kool-Aid, neck bone eating type of female. I like all that. So I was like, you know what? I think honestly I ain't gonna do well on this. I'm not gonna lie. But you know what? The money motivated me, but it was a game changer for me because I kept going. But let me tell you about my progress though. And this is what's more important, what I want to get into. First thing is, number one is to start. You know, you have to find something that motivates you to change. Now, like I said, when I was at 288, I really was just like, damn, I'm big. But what really motivated me was that bet because I wanted the money. But when I started seeing a difference, it made me keep going. And I want to be straight up with you. Everybody's body is different, okay? You might be one of the people like me that you lose inches before you even lose weight. You might be a person, maybe you don't lose weight, but you lose inches and there's still a difference. Everybody's body is different because every person, every woman is different. And you have to run the race that what fits you best, period. But I will say that something has to motivate for you to start. Like I said, it could be as simple as a bet, like with me, with money, or just really realizing, okay, maybe I kind of got too carried away and a little bit, you know, too caught up, and maybe it's something I might need to do about it to change that. You feel me? So the second thing I would suggest, and as a disclaimer, let me put that out there, I'm not no nutritionist. I am not an expert fitness. I am not none of those things. I'm just an average 32-year-old woman with a child, and just doing some share points of what I feel like is realistic of how to lose weight and how to also to maintain and keep it off. But let me get back to my second point. The second point is more so of just, exercising and staying consistent. I'm gonna say it like this. Unless you on the Ozempic, whatever them shots is and stuff like that, lose weight, okay, kudos to you. But my thing is this. When you really work hard towards something, it's more appreciative, and 9 times out of 10, you keep it off, okay? Now, for me, how it started was like, I was trying my best to eat better, but I was not exercising again. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't exercising because I didn't want to. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I realized I was making progress, but not as much progress as I wanted to. So something was like, okay, I know for me, I'm gonna have to be one of those people. I gotta exercise. And I did go through some different workouts that really weren't great for me until a friend of mine put me on Grow with Joe. Shout out to Grow with Joe, and that's GRO with JO. She's the truth. She gives good energy, good vibes. She has great indoor walking exercises, because I don't know if you're that type, but I don't like the gym. It's COVID, it's flu, it's RSV. And what's crazy is when you go to the gym, it's a lot of judgments of people, and then you be around these girls that be all ripped with the stomach and all that. Like, girl, I'm not on that level. I'm not on that level. And sometimes it can intimidate you to the point where it can even, throw you off of like not wanting to do anything. And your success is never contingent upon somebody else's. So let's just make that clear. But it can't throw you off your game when you be around all these fit people and you look like you the big blob of the gym. So what I love about Grow with Joe is that you can do it at home. And another disclaimer, she ain't paying me to do this, but I give credit where credit is due. She got good energy, good vibes, and she has amazing workouts that you can do. And when I started doing that, along with another thing, is I started doing portion control and intermittent fasting. Now, I know that might sound crazy, but it is definitely, with those two things and working out, it's a game changer. That's when I started losing weight. I've lost a hell of a lot more inches than I have weight, but that's when I really started noticing weight. So intermittent fasting, probably what the hell is intermittent fasting? So intermittent fasting it gives you 8 hours to eat and 16 hours of not eating. And before you say, hell no, 16 hours without eating, you done lost your damn mind. Let me explain. Let me explain. Okay, so realistically, most of the time during that 16 hours, you sleeping. And unless you work overnights, which I know that's a little bit more challenging, a little bit more different, it shouldn't phase you. So for me, I eat from 11 to 7. So I don't eat before 11 a.m. and I don't eat past 7 p.m. And even when I do eat, like I said, I have not cut off nothing that I like to eat. Let's just make that clear. Because I just said I am a soulful and hearty eater, and I love to eat. Okay, food is good. It make you do a bank hand bounce when you eat something real good. And with me, because I got astigmatism and a lazy eye, so when something real good, my eye be going all different kind of way. But, okay, let me get back focused. But this is the thing, is that just a portion control. You don't need to go back for the seconds or the thirds. Give you one little good piece of meat, vegetables, whatever, the things you do like to eat, just in moderation. You don't have to go back for seconds or thirds. I used to be a second or third or maybe even a fourth type of girl, okay? But when you really learn portion control along with intermittent fasting, what's going to happen is that as long as you stay consistent with it, your body gets to a place where you can't even hang no more. Even for me, Thanksgiving used to be my holiday, okay? I used to be having plates on plates on plates, plates on plates on plates. But now it's more like I be only having one plate and it be half. I be done for the whole day. But that's the beauty of it, is that you're not sitting here and just piling up all these extra calories that you and I both know that you don't need. And I'm not saying that sometimes I still don't self-indulge. I have a bad sweet tooth, and I'm one of them people who, after I eat, I want something sweet. But it's just being mindful of just about making just better choices and better decisions about the things that you like. That's all. And the third thing I can say is stay focused. For me, it was pictures. I have taken a lot of pictures throughout my journey, and I'm still going. I'm still a work in progress, and I'm still going. I would love to lose another 20 more pounds. But even if I only lose just 10 out of the 20, I'm fine with that. But for me, it's to stay focused and do anything that motivates you in a positive way. Like I said, for me, it was pictures. So when I used to look back on pictures of me being 60 pounds heavier and a hell of a lot more inches more, that keeps me from backtracking, because I've just recently been down 60, but I've maintained, not gaining any of that weight back from 2020. This has definitely been gradual because I've had a lot of hiccups in the road. And I want to make it very clear that setbacks are a part of growth. It might be a day you might mess up. That don't mean to throw in the towel with the whole thing. The beauty of it is, if you live to see another day, you can always restart. I've had to do it plenty of times. And I've shared on plenty of my videos that when my mother went to heaven in 2022, I didn't lose no weight because I was so stressed out. And when you're super stressed out, you don't lose no weight. So 2023, I had to restart and revamp up some things in order for me to lose the rest of that weight that I needed to lose. So setbacks are a part of growth. Life be lifing, and life can get disrespectful real fast. But just because you have a stop doesn't mean that it's a permanent stop. You can always get back on track. So don't let, even if you mess up, even if you didn't do good for the whole year, guess what? If you live to see another year, you still have another opportunity for you to do what you have to do. You can't listen to other people, or sometimes you got to get you out of your own thoughts and your own mind. All you can do is just take it one day at a time. But if you trust yourself and you trust the process, it's beautiful in the end. I'm telling you from experience. And last but not least, it is a journey, not a race. Don't let these little skinny behind heifers be having you thinking that you need to be a certain weight. This ain't no build a person workshop. This ain't no build a girl workshop. What you see is what you get, baby. But understand that the progress is beautiful. And yes, I don't always feel like exercising. Most of the time I don't, but I feel good and accomplished when I do. Because this is something that you're doing for you. Minus if you have children or a husband or a job or things that are already demanding in life as is. But with you actually taking control over your life and wanting to better yourself by getting your health in order and and it don't have to be, listen, you don't have to lose weight because you're trying to look a certain part. You have to love the skin that you're in too, for you to appreciate where you're going. And I've had to learn that as well too. Like I said, I would love to lose another 20 pounds, but even if I don't, I'm fine with it. I still have my problem areas. I'm definitely curvy at the bottom. I have a lot of hips and thighs. So by me gaining all that weight throughout the years, it's kind of still sitting there. I still deal with a little bit of cellulite. I'm not all that crazy about my arms sometimes because for whatever reason, the arms is the part that takes forever to lose. I don't know why. It's disrespectful, but I'm working on it, and they look so much better than what they used to. The whole point of this video is I just want to encourage the next woman or man, I don't discriminate, to know that this is a journey, not a race. This is a lifestyle change. And those things that I threw out are the things that I follow and I live by on a daily basis. So I would never give nobody nothing that I wouldn't follow. Like, you got to practice what you preach. So me having these little anorexic bobblehead girls be having you be thinking that you supposed to look a certain part. Because, boo, I'm telling you right now, I've asked men of different ages, okay? And most men, especially when you're in your 20s and 30s and up, Honey, they don't be caring about you being a twig, and they don't mind you having some curves and stuff on you. A real man only would consider your weight if it's more of a health issue. But other than that, baby, they knew that you was fluffy when you met them. It still don't stop you. That fluffiness still don't stop you from getting nothing. And even in the bedroom, you better act like you know. But on some real stuff, I hope that this video encourages, inspires, and helps someone. Make sure you go check out that Grow with Joe. I am not a sponsor. I didn't get paid for this video. I would love to get paid for it because these bills disrespectful. But I just want to share my point of view of how this weight loss journey really is. And I promise you that if you follow it, no matter how hard that it gets, the end results will be beautiful. So just stay positive and keep going. It is a journey, not a race. Until next time, y'all. Peace out.